Good Sunday evening, everybody. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope you're all having a great Sunday. You're probably wondering, why has he got so much energy? Well, it's because it was like almost 70 degrees out here today, and the sap started running in the tree. That's right. I just all of a sudden just sprung up, and I know that we have made it through the worst part of winter. Now, that's not to say we're not supposed to get a little bit of snow tomorrow, but then by the end of the week, it's going to be in the 70s. So I am happy. I'm excited. And we now have another step out of the way, the combine. Now, you know, I know it's going to be a battle today. I know this shit is going to get ugly. It is going to be so ugly as I look at the chat already. Damn, it's ugly as shit. So let me go ahead and bring in the crew. Are we ready? Are we ready, crew? Let's bring in the crew.
Hello. Sorry to put makeup on to make it pretty.
Okay.
I don't think that would help.
Speaking of ugly, how you doing, Momo? Momo, how you doing, man?
What's up, Grumpy Smurf?
Idiots.
Huh?
What's up, Grumpy Smurf?
I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to the young OCs and the young DC making this team younger and better, and we're gonna have a very good season.
Okay. So, are you gonna go out on a limb and say you're gonna start out 7-0?
I believe we'll win this division. I'm not saying the record.
Oh my God, cursing them already.
No, that's not a curse, Holly. It's not a curse. Your Dallas Cowboys is the curse to me.
Well,
go ahead.
Okay, so Momo's already going on record as saying his team is going to win the division. Okay. How will the Eagles do? So let's go ahead and piss off everybody. Gina Dallas Diva's in the house. What's up, Gina?
I don't know what the Eagles going to do. I don't know, because if they don't do a situation where Jalen Hurts has to run the ball or put that offense, if he's just being a pocket passer, they ain't going nowhere because he's not a pocket passer.
He's not a pocket passer. Okay. All right. So you're saying the Eagles are going down for real?
I know some Eagles fans will think because y'all been spoiled. Okay, let me get a public announcement about their GM.
A PSA.
Every GM has a thing where there's spurts with GMs. Some people get lucky with their picks and stuff like that. Y'all he just been lucky. He had a lot of bad, but y'all don't want to talk about all the bad things he has done. Y'all want to talk all the great things. Every GM goes through there where they hot. So end of the day,
to your point, then what you're saying is making the trade for Jahan Dotson with you guys that wasn't a good move.
No, of course not.
Then trading a 3rd round pick for Phillips for half a season. You're saying
I mean, you get lucky now and then.
You're saying that the
I'm just saying he's rolling at this point now. I'm just saying it's not going to last forever. That's all I'm saying.
No, I was saying that the thought of giving up a 3rd round pick for Jalen Phillips and he's going to walk in free agency. I said that wasn't exactly a good move. It wasn't like that one brought him a Super Bowl. What did they get out of Phillips?
I don't think not much.
Now I have to say something here because. And it hurts to say this. Trust me, it's painful for me to say this. I have actually admitted that Momo was right. You look at that.
Oh, my heart.
Oh, God, his head's full up twice already, Paul.
What? He said I was right. Yeah, I said, looking at the list of free agents that are out there, the list is not a very big list. It's not a very great list. It is very limited, which means then the price goes up because of good old supply and demand. When you start looking at the list of linebackers and when you see Logan Wilson and Kenneth Murray on there, you start realizing it ain't real deep with players.
And guess what, Mark?
What's that?
The first day or the league, what they call illegal tampering that happened after the season was over.
That's going on right now.
The agents know, and the players know, and it's not a lot of good players over there. So on a good free agency with good players out there, you're gonna overpay. Now you're gonna double overpay for a week free agency.
Yes, you will have to pay. Now, here's where it may be genius for the Cowboys because of the coaching staff that they have relationships that are throughout the NFL with different players, that maybe a Nakobe Dean decides it's not just about the money and getting the biggest bag possible. It's about going to a system and a coach that he likes.
Mm.
You know, we keep hearing more and more about Nakobe Dean. The Cowboys will pursue Nakobe Dean, that Nakobe Dean's being leads us to the Cowboys. Clay Lewis, your birthday's on Tuesday. Happy early birthday to you. Shout out to you. That he may be a player that they go for and really pursue hard. Thoughts on that?
And I'm not trying to make it about keep interrupting, but it's all about system. You don't have to have the best player. As long as he go and he get in position and he do what he supposed to do in schemes, in positions, that's what you need. The Patriots made their living doing that with Belichick. Oh yeah, they didn't have the best recognized player on their team.
Seattle certainly didn't.
Nah. So it's all about putting people in place. That's how you win championships. It's not about, hey, and Mark, I hate to say it, you was right. Defensive ends is never going to win you a Super Bowl. You could have the best defensive end in the league. You're not going to win. Reggie White was the most dominant player ever. One of the most dominant player. I don't think how many Super Bowls he got? Maybe one?
One.
He got one. So you don't have dominant players on defense. You just one player is not going to make your team better. You need multiple. You need a group of good players, average, and sometimes below average. It's called pieces. It's like a chess. It's like playing checkers. Set yourself up to win.
You know, I don't know. You sound like you've been listening to somebody that's really intelligent.
Me.
On the toilet.
Okay. I think I'm the one that pissed off a lot of my brethren because everybody kept saying, we got to go ahead and trade George Pickens and a number one pick for Max Crosby.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I agreed.
And I'm like,
I agreed.
Yeah,
I'm like, you're crazy in your head. And it looks like now that he's not going anywhere. So all the excitement over Max Crosby, go get Max Crosby. He's going, and I'm kind of like, you do realize they had Max Crosby this year, and they were 25th on
Walker.
defense, right? So I'm like, no. I think I've been saying, look at the Seattle Seahawks. Their leading sacker, they had two guys with 7 sacks, and DeMarcus Lawrence had 6.5, I think.
So what you get out the combine, Mike, Mark, everybody in the chat and here? What did y'all really get out of that combine?
3 days of live
Momo,
stream.
why the hell are you still bitching about the combine?
I'm just asking a question. I didn't say nothing bitching about the combine. So I have not said anything.
You're about to start talking shit about the combine. That's all you do.
Wait, until I say something negative, then you speak on it. Until I do, that's all.
The other day, you literally said it's like
I didn't say anything. I said, what did y'all get out the combine? That's it.
I've seen cuts of them and speedy. There's some fast players and big boys that are fast.
Let me tell you, Sonny Stahl's brother Lorenzo. Talk about a fast machine.
Well, they definitely moved.
Big men running fast.
They definitely moved up the charts. The two of them.
Fano, the one I think you like, was really fast.
So, Mark, my question for you.
My question:
what is your number one priority that we get in the draft? What position?
Depends on what we do in free agency. I mean, if it ends up being that Mika Fitzpatrick gets traded to the Cowboys or gets released and the Cowboys sign him, then safety isn't quite as much of a need. What I hope that they do is they get 3 really good free agents, and I'm not saying the top tier guy necessarily. If they give themselves an edge rusher, a linebacker, and a safety or a cornerback, then you can kind of look and say, who falls to 12? Because not everybody who's great is going to be taken before us. There's going to be a position. Who knows what it's going to be? It could be a linebacker, it could be a defensive end, it could be a wide receiver. I'm not saying we need a wide receiver, but you want to be in a position to not have to reach for a position. We reached for Tyler Guyton because we said, Tyron Smith is gone. So we need a tackle, and we went ahead and took, Tyler Guyton. How'd that work out? We said
the Cowboys need to build this team in free agency, Mark, and then draft.
We do. Now, the problem here is looking at the free agent list, it's not a great list. So
Quay Walker's a good linebacker.
Yeah.
Mario Davis is a good linebacker.
He's 29 years old, though.
Who? Well, you're probably not going to get a linebacker out the draft, out the box. That's going to be better than Quay Walker.
That's why I say we definitely need to go into free agency and go ahead and get some legitimate players.
Everyone says, hey, don't sign DeMario. I challenge anyone. You're not going to probably get a linebacker better than DeMario Davis, even though he's 38, out the box, out of the NFL draft. Like, I'm not going to rely on the draft this year.
Well, here is the list of linebackers.
Mark, we both know this team, they have to go in free agency, Mark. We've been talking about I know the draft is coming up, but Mark, me and you have been bitching about this for years.
I agree. Unfortunately, I don't know that this is the best year to finally say we're really going to go deep in free agency. But there are players. Okay, let's go.
Make trades for veterans.
Well, you may have to do that too. But you don't have a whole lot to trade with unless you look at somebody like Osa and say he doesn't really fit what we're trying to do. But let's go through the list. We got Bobby Wagner. Okay, he's definitely coming back because he wants to get the all-time tackle record. You've got Logan Wilson on the list. Should we go get him?
No.
Okay.
We've already tried him out.
Levante David, who's 36.
Wow.
We got DeMario. I wouldn't mind getting DeMario because he's a coach on the field and had 143 tackles, and I know how hard he works on the field. I mean, off the field and stuff. He is 37.
He was a monster this last year.
143. The craziest thing is, since he left the Jets in 2017, he's missed 2 games. That's it. 2 games. Have you had a linebacker that's only missed 2 games in a season?
Devontae Davis gonna get swooped up by somebody.
Hi, Derek.
Okay. Kenneth Murray. Okay. Matt Milano. Quincy Williams. Cole Holcomb.
Go with his brother.
Go with his brother, yeah.
Yeah. Cole Holcomb. Alex Singleton. EJ Speed.
I like Alex Singleton. I've been saying Singleton
Walker,
for a long
Devin
time.
I finally got my microphone.
Devin Lloyd. So
Mark Leofalu, you see they're moving him to outside linebacker?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'd be all right. He just got put on some size.
What about corners, Mark? Y'all need no corners?
We need
corners.
We need safeties.
That was my next question. What do you think about Delaney from LSU? Delaney from LSU.
He's good. I like him. But I don't know what's going to be there, Joe. Because I think he's gonna move up the board, Lord Cowboy.
Mark, I sent you a message in the chat.
Okay.
I think they're gonna move. I think Delaney's gonna move up the board.
Thomas.
The Cowboys, they could do a lot. They got the cap room. They can make trades and get more draft picks.
Well, the bottom line is the Cowboys have to upgrade their talent. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if it's through free agency, or it's going to have to be through free agency and or trades, they need to use all of the above. Is it just me, or I don't know how many people watched the whole Jerry Jones interview, but listening to Jerry, he sounded almost introspective. He talked about players that they've gone through and they've redshirted. And we all know that's when you get like a Jalen Smith and you say, well, we'll go ahead and rehab him and we'll have him down the road and so on. It seems like that's been their philosophy on second-round players. But Jerry Jones, honestly, for the first time, he's bullshitted us a lot. He looked more serious than ever and like there is no tomorrow. Did anybody else read anything into that?
It's
called the upper room calling him.
I didn't want to say it like that, but that's what it felt like to me. That
in the upper room.
It sounds like he's wanting to get his bucket list done.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's just no telling what older. You can read so many things into it. But I think he's getting really influenced by these younger coaches.
Oh, he's getting tapped in the shoulder there, Howie.
Jonathan Mingo. Could we trade them for anything? Maybe a potted meat sandwich? I don't know.
A potted meat sandwich? That's was a kid. What the hell?
That thing is, the way the Cowboys, Jerry said it, and Steven said it, the way they've been moving the last 10 years hasn't resulted in anything. So they have to move differently now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for them, okay, come a week from Wednesday, everybody has to be under the cap. Okay, so we always end up having the Cowboys do their restructures to get us under the cap and things like that. But for them to go through already to do the triggers for Dak, for CD, for Tyler Smith, gets us about $10 million over, even with the franchise tag. But for them to go through and say, Kenny Clark, Osa, that they're going to redo his deal. I don't know how they're going to, unless they're going to start over. Although it seems like that might have been a little bit high for his contract. And Quentin Williams, that they're going to be redoing those contracts too, is going to net them probably about another $30 or $40 million on top of it. So they are really and truly moving like they're going to try and do something. They don't need to do any other ones. But ultimately,
I don't know, Mark. I want to see how this play out, because the Joneses, they known for being on the interstate, and somewhere they always veer to the right and do something stupid.
I don't know. I
love it.
I don't want to think that there's something wrong with Jerry. But
no, look, I'm just sitting there saying, this is a Stephen Jones. The way they've been building this team, Stephen Jones has been in control of this. Don't act like Jerry won't spend money or go get free agents or be reckless. He will. Go back and look in the early 2000s.
Yeah, the early 2000s, but he hasn't been the last.
Don't act like he can't do that again.
After Roy Williams and Brandon Carr, they haven't done shit.
Okay, in the years past, Jerry was like Al Davis. His mentor was Al Davis. He'll go and get all these players. He'll do all this. Jerry has lost his way. Jerry is not that. He's humble. He's humble at this point in his life. Dan. He is. It'll be nice for y'all to get some great players, stuff like that. But he ain't the same Jerry 20 years ago. He just not.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So what you're saying is we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to draft, and
no, I believe y'all.
We're not. They cannot. This is going to be another. I'm telling y'all, they don't go into free agency. This is going to be another. It's going to be like the last 2 years.
Oh, I agree.
We're going to win 7 effing games. They know that they cannot do that again.
What's up, Jeff?
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
If they don't go into free agency, there is no way anyone in the YouTube land can spin any way possible that this is going to result in a winning season if they don't go in free agency. I just won't believe it.
Well, the only saving grace might be is if they end up not doing anything, that they might end up having the Eagles collapse and they end up winning the division that way. I know Eagle fans hate me and think I'm just a hater and all that. I think the Eagles have some real problems, and contrary to them believing that they're just entitled that every year they're going to win the division is not, the case.
The Eagles had their run. Like you want to say, the Eagles want to say I'm delusional. You had your run. You went to 2 Super Bowls like in 3 years. Like you think you're going to be doing this for a decade? Do you think you're just going to be in Super Bowl contention for the next 10 years? I mean,
Wade, you're absolutely right because teams have runs, and then it's somebody else's turn to do a run. That's how it is in all sports.
Yeah, it runs a pattern. It seems like it runs a pattern.
Carl,
you know what I'm talking about.
Bro said, Mark, I saw an interview of John.
I told you early in the 2025 season last year. I told you in game time. I told y'all. I said, man, something is going on in Philadelphia that I can't put my hands on.
I'm telling you what's going on. I'm telling you.
And it all came to be. Everything I said happened.
I think I honestly believe that
it just didn't feel right up in Philadelphia. For some crazy reason, it just didn't feel.
AJ Brown. When AJ Brown.
When they lowered I know about when they lowered the banner, and when they gave them the Lombardi on the first night of the year when they played us, it's something just wasn't right. Something just wasn't right with them.
Well, here's where I and Eagles fans can disagree with me. They can disagree.
You're right.
Here is an amazing statistic for you, and Momo should like this. If we go ahead and we look at, it won't go that far on all the teams. Okay. In 2028, the Eagles, no, I need them to go to 29. The Eagles are in deep kimchi down the road. What they basically, when we talk about flipping our triggers, basically they flip their triggers when they sign the contracts. They maximize this so we get as much money right now on every single one of them. Now, that works okay if the player ends up being a good player, but if you end up having a player that peters out in a year or two, then you're screwed. Because we go through in 2029 when the television contract is tore up, the Eagles have right now $294 million already on the books. To put that in perspective, you know what the Commanders have on the books for that?
Zero.
$9 million.
Oh.
How about us?
Giants, let me go. I'll look at the Giants. I don't think anybody is that bad.
I don't think so.
But basically, every contract that they signed, let's see, where are the Giants? Every contract that they've signed, they put every nickel down the road. Let's see.
They kicked the can too many times.
In 29, $25 million. For the Giants.
Ain't bad. Shit.
No, well, that's basically saying you don't know who's going to be on your team back. And
Exactly. Yeah, we're rebuild anyway.
So you start looking at that and saying, "Well, damn, let me see what my Cowboys look like." They literally have flipped every trigger that is possible, and for us, for Cowboys, we have $80 million. So. But when you look at ours, it's like you got 10 for Dak, you got 28 for CD, 10 for Tyler Smith, Osin Digazua, Deron Bland, Jake Ferguson. I mean, you conceivably see those guys still potentially on the roster, right? When I look at the Eagles, let me go back to them because this is where Eagles saying I'm just hating. This is crazy because you're going to have the 97 with Jalen Hurts. They'll probably get him an extension. But A.J. Brown in 29, who he's still going to be, his guaranteed money is still going to be on the books, is a $29 million hit. Does anybody think he's going to be there in 29? Lane Johnson.
He might not be there in 26.
I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to be an Eagle in 2029.
I don't think he's going to be in 20 to 29. No way.
Lane Johnson is 22. Jordan Mailata, 35. Jordan Mailata will probably still be there. Devontae Smith, 35. Landon Dickerson, his body's breaking down now. These are all voidable years that we're talking about here. So Landon Dickerson's 35. Saquon is 13. Cam Jurgens is 16. So
family commander.
The problem for them even now is, they have more cap space at the moment than we do, but we can flip triggers to get more capital. For them, they're going to have to release players to be able to get any more money. If they flip triggers, they can only get like $9 million. Now, they seem to think, Eagle fans seem to think, Howie will figure it out. Well, Howie figured it out to push everything as far as he could, but you can only push it out so far. And they have $50 million in dead money this year.
They talking about Howie. They better be careful. Howie fuck around and go to the Jets on their ass.
I was about to say that your BB2 is
I remember certain back in the day when Bobby Better from the Washington Redskins was doing the same shit and everybody was praising him. And guess what? he hit a wall and they let him go.
Yeah, he went to Arizona.
He went to Arizona and he was horrible in Arizona.
Carla Bra says, "Damn, Mark, is Momo a hidden Cowboy fan?" We all believe he is. We all believe he is. But Carla also said, "Mark, I saw an interview of John on DLL Sports, and according to him, with the new 3-4 defense, he talks like Max wouldn't be part of the defense because he can stand and back into the pass." I don't think. Well, Max Crosby, first of all, he isn't healthy right now. He can't even pass physical. Wow, that's the case right now because he had a complete meniscus rebuild in there. Okay, and the meniscus is the cushion for your knee joint and stuff. You need that sucker to be smooth. So it's still a month or two away from him being ready to pass a physical and get back into.
What's up, Big Spank Dog?
But it sounds like the Raiders don't want to let him go, and it sounds like he's kind of calmed down some. Jerry makes bold moves. Shout out to Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Momo, you had me screaming and hollering the other day.
He makes bold moves, blockbuster trades, aggressive free agency plans, pushing hard to fix the Cowboys defense and to lock down stars like Pickens. Even if he busts the budgets, he's chasing greatness. Thank you, Rhonda.
Mark, I want to address what did I do to you to make you feel that way and get that emotional?
No.
Get that emotional about what?
I meant it in a laughing way.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Get emotional. What are you talking about, getting emotional?
No, that's messing with Thomas. No, I try to make it humorous. I mean, I think my Washington football team, they won the I believe they're gonna get a defensive end and a corner. That's what we need. We do need that.
You told the poor guy to go suck his.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. He was on here. Don't come over here trying to recollect nothing. I do. That's my job.
Okay. Big Spank Dog, Rhonda, stop the cap. Here we go. I don't know. It's amazing to me how Commander fans have come out the woodwork now between Momo and Big Spank Dog, think that they deserve are in a position to be able to talk some shit. I'm just mystified by that. I mean, I might as well see a Giant fan
and
doing
Big
the same
Spank Dog wonders why he gets timed out all the time in the chat.
They're going, hey, Mark. Hey, Mark, hold on a second. Mark, little Dallas Cowboy and Dan are going at it in there, boy. Roll rumble in there.
You get him, Dan.
I get him.
Welcome, little Dallas Cowboy fan. We got lead commander too, Mark. Please make me sure saying the Dallas Cowboys are moving differently yet again. I will pay big money for it. Okay, well, hey, send me the check. Send me the check. I'll get Miss Tracy to make it for you. Shit. I got my man up here with a giant, with a
Dallas Cowboys are moving differently yet again. Can you fit all that on the shirt?
Yeah. Oh, Miss Tracy can make it work.
I mean, they are moving differently.
We didn't say they were moving differently and it's going to win, that it's going to be successful. There's nothing guaranteed out here.
Hey, Mark, you mean this one?
Yeah, that one. There you go.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt.
Got to hang it right
Cowboy. Is that a Cowboy shirt?
No, it's a Lawrence Taylor shirt.
Lawrence Taylor shirt, fool.
Damn, he said fool.
I'll be wearing that when we beat you.
And beat us the last 3 years.
Jonathan Harvey,
Don't worry,
Jerry Jones Green for Eagles players.
Somebody sounded mighty bold.
Oh, Jonathan.
So, Mark, to answer your question, why Commanders fans think that we could talk shit and because we lose to y'all every year and y'all have our number? Because the bottom line behind all that is because I see there's nowhere we can go. It's up, not down. Why are we going? We should go to the top. So we gonna talk our shit.
So you're saying we the top?
Y'all just
you said we going to the top.
Game time's in the house, Mark.
Appreciate
wait,
that,
hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. So
What's up,
let me see if I get this straight. Now I'm trying to understand what you're putting out here. So you're saying you're the lowest of the lows. You are sorry.
No, we ain't the lowest of the low. We next to the lowest of the low.
But basically that's what you're saying.
No,
so
we
can talk shit about how bad you are because we might be something someday.
I I believe that next year it's gonna be a different story. I believe next year, the Cowboys gonna be.
Game time, come save me, bro.
I'll say this. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna talk crazy.
I
ain't gonna talk crazy.
To you, man.
I do believe that the Dallas Cowboys gonna have 2 more wins they had this year. That's what this new coaching staff is going to do. Give you 2 more wins. That's it.
Well, wait to see what happens with the agency and draft before you say that.
So Momo, what's your staff going to do for you?
Nah, y'all won't be in the playoffs because Washington will be in the playoffs and the Eagles probably going to make the playoffs on the wild card.
Wait, hold on.
Eagles will be in 4th place.
Okay, let me clarify something with Momo here. So you're saying the coaching staff will give us 2 more wins, right?
The defense coaching staff, yes.
Will give us 2 more wins. Is that counting if they go out and get some real players? Or are we just saying
that's including the real players?
I don't know. It depends on what they do. I tell you what.
You keep dreaming that, buddy.
I tell you what. If they go ahead and get serious, did Walker Wade leave? Did Walker Wade pull a Momo and he's going to go
right here? No, I see his head.
Because I've gotten to the point where when people disappear, I'm expecting them to go do a rant.
That sounds like Momo. Momo Mo.
So I thought
I'm right
Walker
here. I'll
Wade's
be waiting for the first day of free agency.
No, but if they actually go out and get some legitimate players, like you just said, we ain't got nowhere to go but up. It can't get any worse than what we just did.
Fact.
If we just find a linebacker who just knows where the hole is,
Killer Murray wasn't that bad for you.
Oh my God, Momo.
Oh, Momo. Then you can have him on your team.
I tell you
tipped
what,
one
switch
pass
up Bobby Wagner
the Raiders
for him.
And
wasn't that with his face? Wasn't that with his face?
Yeah.
He used his head, literally. He used his head, Derek.
That's it. That was his play.
I honestly think Sean Lee come out of retirement and play better than Kenny Murray.
Yeah, so bro. Why y'all put this young man down? He's a young man. He can learn. He can grow.
Oh, wait. Okay, go to your team, grow.
Yeah, let him go to your team.
Jesse,
Mark,
he's coming to y'all anyway,
say?
so.
Big Spank Dog
That's the thing about linebacker. You need someone that has got a good IQ at playing it.
Yeah, coach.
I mean, you want an athletic guy, but
dirty.
the main thing at linebackers, you want a guy that could dissect the offense and read the field really good.
And not only that,
and that's Caleb Downs right there.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Wade. So when Michael came there, he was
Mario Davis is.
Yeah, he supposed to be in a linebacker, or I don't know,
okay, one at a time, everybody.
Yeah,
one at a time.
Also known as Cab Downs. Sorry.
He was So did he? He wasn't good doing the linebacker position when he got there.
Who?
Micah. He was a linebacker when he joined your guys.
Yeah,
I mean, Micah. We played him mainly at pass rusher.
No, in the beginning, he was. Y'all got him as a linebacker.
Yes,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we did. But then, it morphed into something else
because somebody got hurt. I thought somebody got hurt in that position, and they put him into who?
DeMarcus Lawrence got hurt.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, D'Lo got hurt.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the feud started.
I love this hate from Big Spank Dog. He says, release Dak Prescott because he's stealing money from us.
Man, slap me a wrench, Mark.
Why would you release Dak Prescott? If you release Dak, your cap is effed.
Yeah, that
don't make no sense. I ain't a Cowboy fan, but you got to use some common sense.
I have not been the biggest Dak Prescott supporter.
That's the truth.
But I'm going to tell y'all something right now. You get rid of Dak right now, we going to win 2 fucking games. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Milton ain't going to win you 2 more games. Milton ain't going to do nothing.
And that's if we win those 2
what
games.
What number offense were we last year?
Well, it's 2 quarterbacks out there that the Cowboys should put on their roster. I'm not trying to say that you got the quarterback for Arizona. He might.
There's Kirk Cousins out there.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
No, just leave it. Go.
I don't know. I'm not. Thank you for the compliment, though.
No, Dak's gonna be here for another 3 years. Like people just need to get over it and shut up. He's our quarterback.
Is he gonna get re-signed?
Barring injury.
Yeah, he's gonna.
You know what? The only way I'll concede Dak will be gone in the next 3 years if it's somehow we find a Joe Montana or Tom Brady or Kurt Warner somewhere in the low end of the draft that just comes out of nowhere.
Limit real high up there. You're pushing that bar way up there, buddy.
I'm just saying that's usually how it happens. How quarterbacks get replaced, they get hurt, and some guy comes out of nowhere and takes their spot. That's what usually happens.
What happened with Romo?
What happened with Brady?
So would you? Some people would say that Romo and Dak was the same type of quarterback. Take chances.
No.
And then situations they throw interceptions and the worst part don't have good games. We need to have good games.
Momo, you know what? Here's the difference between Dak and Romo.
Even I say
no was
way.
actually good at making shit up, on the run. Like when when J.J. Watt literally should have had him dead to rights and just literally destroyed him, he whipped out of that thing and he found Terrence Williams in the end zone. Him and Dez Bryant, because Dez Bryant was not a precise route runner. Dez Bryant could run the same route 3 times, and 3 times he'll be in a different place.
Okay.
And that's what it was. Dak is better at the pinpoint being where I'm. This is the spot you're supposed to be there, and that's where I'm going to get it to you. So to me, they were 2 different style quarterbacks. Romo was the great improviser and the gunslinger, but that's my opinion.
And that's the thing is every year you should probably draft a quarterback, whether that's in the low rounds. I mean, every team should throw a dart at a quarterback because you never know what you're going to come across. I mean, that's just what it is.
You never know.
Yeah.
In the low
What's it called? The diamond in the rough.
Yeah, well, Dak Prescott.
I mean, if you find that one guy that turns out to be great, next thing you know, you're on a 15-year ride of dominant quarterback play that leads you somewhere. I mean, that's all it takes.
Remember, the Cowboys' last 2 starting quarterbacks for basically the last 25 years have been 2 guys that they didn't look at as guys that were starting quarterbacks.
Mark, here's a question. It's a chance that Ty Simpson, that played for Alabama, he might drop down to the 2nd, maybe the 3rd round. Will the Cowboys be willing to draft Ty Simpson this year?
We ain't got a 2nd and 3rd round pick.
Rumor has it that he may be going to Hollywood. Rumor has it that he may be
he's
established replacement.
It's a rumor. He's not.
Look, big spank dog. You don't know what you're talking about. They go back. Cowboys have drafted plenty of quarterbacks the last 15 years in the later rounds, and they never panned out to be anything. So that's completely wrong. The Cowboys do draft quarterbacks.
We do. I mean, there's like Ben DiNucci out there. Okay, they did draft Dak.
Yeah, and what the guy? Oh my gosh, the guy that just left to Baltimore.
Rush.
Cooper Rush. Ben DiNucci. They draft quarterbacks. They throw darts, but nothing's panned out.
He says since Gary.
They had one that worked out pretty good, which was Dak. Okay, that was one dart that he got lucky with. And nobody thought when they drafted Dak Prescott that he was going to be the heir apparent to Tony Romo. They got lucky on that. And they got lucky on Tony Romo that they had Sean Payton, who was the advocate for saying, this is the guy we need to go ahead and keep and try and see if we can develop.
It don't hurt when you dating the boss's daughter.
That never help.
Early
Never
Momo,
hurts.
you going that way?
At Spank, nope. Obviously, you're not paying attention. They like Milton.
Every team drafts quarterbacks.
It's all defense. Yeah, the quarterback class this year is not good.
I'm not saying they draft him in the high rounds. Every team usually drafts a quarterback like in the 6th, 7th round.
Yeah, you're right.
Just to see what you got.
I can see Ty Simpson going over to Pittsburgh.
Dak has a better understanding of the playbook. He's been in it for 10 years. Okay. There's a lot of guys that have great understanding of playbooks, but understanding the playbook and being able to actually deliver the ball out there are two different things.
The Commanders have had 2 good quarterback seasons in the last 30 years. And we talking about
and I know
we talking about
they're gonna have another one. So don't put my quarterback on the
we talk about get rid of Dak, who had the 3rd most passing yards last year. Like,
but nobody brung up Washington.
One of them we ended his career.
I'm talking Big Spank Dog.
And I find that offensive, Dirk. Don't
Big
talk
Spank
about my
Dog
Washington quarterback because he's going to be better than your quarterback this year coming. And I believe that.
Feed that
you know
you better
that.
feed that
You know he's a dog. He's a better thrower of the football. You know he's a pocket passer. He doesn't need to run the ball like that. So stop all this to jump on my team.
He's made a
like that.
I'm fucking Gumby. He looks like Gumby.
Gumby. It looks like the letter H in that picture Brian has.
Momo, he's made of styrofoam. You touch him and he's already breaking. Okay,
had 2.5 good quarterback seasons.
So what's your point? It only going to take one good year to win the Super Bowl, right?
But usually when they have one,
you had your good year.
They go to Baltimore and then they
let me go down the line here.
Okay, I get you. Y'all just going to hate on. Y'all want to do that on me? Okay, I thought we was good, Dirk.
Jay Daniels,
no problem.
About 2 years he be in Baltimore, and then 2 more years he be
He's going to be there for the next 10 to 15 years. He's going to prove to you, the naysayers and these faithful Cowboy fans like you who don't understand football. We understand this league is a different league. They protect quarterbacks. As long as he stays in that pocket and he doesn't run a lot, he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. You can't touch the quarterback. So stop it with that.
You're right.
You know better than that.
He's going to be in trash.
No. It's my fault, everybody. I apologize. I apologize because Momo's got a big head because he said something was right. So now he's going off trying to tell us that he knows everything and that Cowboy fans don't know jack. But I'm going to say Jason Campbell, Donovan McNabb, Sexy Rexy, John Beck, RG3, Kirk Cousins, Colt McCoy, Alex Smith, Josh Johnson. Mark Sanchez, you had the butt fumble. Case Keenum, Dwayne Haskins, Colt McCoy, Alex Smith, Kyle Allen, Eyebrows, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Garrett Gilbert, Carson Wentz, Sam Howell.
He beat y'all. So I don't know why you even saying his name. He beat y'all. So what's the biggest denominator of all those quarterbacks? What's the biggest denominator of all those quarterbacks we had? What's the biggest denominator?
Linda, I tell you what, Linda, I hope you are right because that changes the dynamics of the draft. If Ty Simpson goes up that high, then that leaves some other guys that are falling. Some people have Downs dropping possibly out of the top 10 with what happened with the brothers there. One thing about Momo, he doesn't care who he's talking over. He's going to get out what he has to say. You right about that.
Even though it's wrong.
Okay, the biggest denominator about all those quarterbacks was the owner. He was a horrible owner. He didn't care. He didn't care. All he did was spin. So that's the biggest denominator. He did not get the best players. He got the players that he felt that he wanted. So all those quarterbacks, we didn't have a good owner.
So he just wanted bums, huh?
Years.
How about this?
Hell, you know it, Mom.
How about this, bro? How about there's not?
What did they do when they went to Washington?
How about there's not a lot of good quarterbacks out there? Just for example, for Big Spank Dog to say, just get rid of Dak. Look at the quarterbacks that are available out there. Kirk Cousins just stole $100 million from Atlanta over 2 years, right?
And he stole something from you too, Momo.
There's Willis out there. There's Daniel Jones who's recovering, who's had one good year.
One leg Dan.
And there's Murray out there. That's the list of and Minnesota's talking about either getting Murray or Geno Smith.
Yep.
Oh, hammers.
That's the quarterbacks that are out there. So when everybody says get rid of Dak, what the hell?
They need to leave Dak alone. Good Lord.
Please do.
Those quarterbacks that Mark mentioned, they went to Washington and died.
Literally.
Not my words.
Believe it or not, Mark, the Cowboys have only drafted 7 quarterbacks under Jerry Jones' ownership.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Only 7.
Yep. You talk about the Browns being a quarterback factory. God damn.
The Cowboys get most of their quarterbacks in free agency trades or undrafted free agency.
Sure did. Oh, I forgot Andy Dalton too. There's rumors out there that people are calling Carolina about Andy Dalton. That's how few quarterbacks there are out there. Yes, J.J. McCarthy, 9. They've soured on him after 1 year. After 1 year. But yet that guy had 2 TD passes against us. That's how bad our defense was.
You got a sleeper commercial there, Mark?
No, actually, that promotion has ended.
Oh.
Sadly, no more sleeper. Thank you, sleeper, for a great season. I appreciate you guys, and I'll probably see him next year. Anytime Jerry wants to and is able to take good players away from Philly without giving it anything, I'm good with that. Shout out to Freddie Morales on that one.
Thanks, made sense.
Yeah, I want to do what the Eagles did to the Giants.
There you go. Take Saquon and all.
Really, Derek? I called a straight for that one. All right.
That's it made it harsh or worse.
I am happy for him.
It made it worse that it was on Hard Knocks. That's what made it.
And I tell you what, Derek, I loved it for the fact that Joe Shane got exposed. That's why, as I told you already, our head coach, our evil emperor, does not respond to him. He responds to the owner. He does not do nothing with him. Yeah. Even the vice president, his vice president answers to our coach. Not
so you believe that bullshit they put out?
Momo, worry about your team.
No, I'm just saying, if you really believe that,
worry about your bum ass team. I'll worry about mine.
Well, because I don't know anybody wants a head coach who did when he got there 18 years ago. That was the defense was already established, and then he fell in his lap. And Ozzie Newsome was the team. Ozzie Newsome built that team. Harbaugh is a horrible head coach. You're going to find. Because I never heard a special team coach being a great coach. So let me know. Name some more.
Your coach is your head coach is a yes man. My head coach is not a yes man.
Because Lamar Jackson saved his job 6 years ago. So stop me with this, Jesse. Lamar Jackson was the light he thought. So stop it. He's a Hall of Fame. Like that. Next thing you know, he's going to Hall of Fame too, right, Jesse? Come on.
Yeah, we're going to put him in. We're going to put your quarterback
like that
again.
Come on, Cowboy lover. Don't do that to
me. Oh, my ears. They're bleeding.
Momo, you got an upside M on your shirt. Upside down.
You want to burp there, Momo? You want me to burp you?
Upside down.
Little Dallas Cowboy says nobody would keep Dak Prescott. Jerry Jones just because he's making bank on his cash cow. Okay. All righty.
Yeah, because, most people, throw out their best item.
Don't know the map after restructures. They have 10 million cap space.
That's usually how it happens.
Yes, 10 million. You were right, Faith. After Dak, CD, and Tyler Smith, they have $10 million. But they have yet to cut anybody. They have yet to do anything with Quentin Williams or with Kenny Clark or Osun Digizua. as well as the low hanging fruit is actually getting a deal done for Pickens, because that $27 million right now is the second highest cap hit that we have. And if they get a long-term deal, they'll save about $19 million guaranteed.
I say there has been no commotion about that, so I think they're going to get a deal. My honest opinion.
Yeah. And I want everybody to understand, because everybody's talking about you can't pay him $35 million or and so on. But here's what I want you to understand is, with the salary cap going up $22 million, okay, that means the salary cap went up $7.5 million this year. So if you look at CeeDee Lamb's contract, what he got paid 2 years ago with the inflation of the cap the year before, $35 million right now is the same as really 39 if you go by the percentage of what the cap is. Am I making sense? That's what the equal numbers would be for what CeeDee Lamb got paid 2 years ago. In today's dollars, it would be about 39.5.
And Mark, you consider the fact that if Puka gets paid that $40 million,
it's going to go through the roof.
You're hurting.
And
you're hurting.
You think about Tyreek Hill just 3 years ago, before CeeDee Lamb got his, Tyreek Hill was the highest paid at 30. Now we're sitting at 40.
My man Wandale Robinson right now wants $36 million. Yes, yeah, you're fucking mine.
But he'll probably get it because the numbers are going to continue to go up. So that's where it behooves you to play sooner than later. He was
a 1 year wonder. You got to give me a couple of years, dude.
Mark, can I ask you a question?
I can't spend that money now.
No, not the dreaded. Can I ask you a question?
No. Where's my helmet? Where's my helmet? Here it comes.
Go ahead, Momo.
Stop giggling, Momo.
Here's the question.
Hi, Chris.
Do you think these players are worth the money they get paid?
Well, let's put it this way. Without the players on the field, would people go see the games? If we took the NFL players and we replaced them with the USFL guys, would the organizations make the same kind of money?
No.
There you have it. They're getting 48% of the money that's coming in. They're the product on the field. They're the reason why people come. People want to see somebody get jacked up. People want to see that great run, down the sidelines. People want to see that deep pass and catch, crazy catch. So, the thing is,
it's like the Roman gladiators.
If the players weren't getting it, the owners freaking get it. I'd rather the players.
They already get that, Mark. You already know that.
No, but I'm saying, I'd rather see the players get it than the damn owners.
Yeah, I agree.
Would y'all watch a owners and GM flag football game?
Hell yeah! I can see Jerry blocking. I can see Jerry blocking.
Oh Lordy!
There's gonna be a lot of practice.
Where you going, boy? Hey, $10, a lot of money.
$10, a lot of money. Pickens ain't.
The reason I asked you that, Mark, because some people in Cowboy land believe that these players ain't worth the money.
Some of them aren't worth the money they get paid.
No, what I'm saying that, but the market demands they get that money in all sports. Some people might say just the baseball, the Japanese Shohei Ohtani, when he got all about $700-800 million, some people felt like it was too much money.
He plays two positions, Mom. He's a unicorn.
You know what I think it is? I think there's so many people out here that hope that things implode. Did Pickens give Jerry a clue to what he wanted, and Jerry immediately went to the non-exclusive tag? Jerry hasn't spoken to the agent, so Pickens maybe set the number. Well, first of all, Pickens already is not doing any of that. He's letting his agent do the talking for him. That's the first
thing. There you go.
Okay.
Because he saw the dumpster fire that happened with Micah.
He's smarter than Micah Parsons on that. And the Cowboys put that on because come Tuesday, if they didn't have a long-term deal, he's a free agent. And they didn't want to risk the chance of him being able to go elsewhere. That was actually good business. It'd be better business if in the next week or two they got the deal done.
Not the deal you said Jesse, he got 5 years for $20 million.
Shit, that ain't gonna happen.
Mark, I just got a notification on Max Crosby, and it states that his chances of coming back to Las Vegas are unlikely, but he will not request for a trade.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just waiting. He's just sitting on his hands.
Yeah, just waiting.
But I've heard a contrary one to that one where it seems like, one, because of the injury, the surgery and stuff that he's still recovering from.
That's why people are avoiding it.
The ownership is looking at this, and they're not getting offers like that they want. Now, again, everybody is for sale for the right price. If somebody comes through and they offer you a Micah Parsons deal, yeah, they'll make that move, but nobody is going to make that move. Only the talking heads out here, and oh man, a hypothetical trade. Cowboys send George Pickens and a number one pick. Are you crazy? I'm like, man, get off the crack pipe.
The talk what if just to get that's for views. They really don't know themselves.
That's clickbait.
Yeah, and you got to make sure what was sent to you wasn't an AI.
Mm-hmm.
No, AI is notorious for that.
Yeah, notorious for doing things like that.
And I hate all that stuff for clicks and views, because if you go to the comments, it's just a bunch of people saying this will never happen. This is ridiculous.
Hey, you're insulting Mike there. You're insulting Mike.
Everybody knows it's ridiculous. But.
George Pickens youth camp, July 10th in Frisco.
Yeah, he had told Jerry Jones about a month ago that he was going to hold a youth camp in both Dallas and
Pittsburgh,
Birmingham. He's from Birmingham, Alabama. He was going to hold one in Dallas and Birmingham.
Right.
Nice of him.
Now, this gets interesting because what happened last year after he got traded was he was supposed to be part of a youth camp in Pittsburgh, and then he got traded to Dallas, and he ended up not doing it. And kind of got a lot of flack on that one. So, Jerry, you better make sure he's there for this one.
He just did it on purpose. Nah, that's nice of him, though.
Second on the other news, see what else pops up.
But there ain't much there. Ain't much. Look myself.
Oh,
Mark. Then I got a hold of you. You hear what the Cleveland Browns are presenting for this year?
Presenting what?
5 years down. 5 years down the line. Picks.
No, what?
The free trade picks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
Wait a minute.
I like it.
You're losing me now. Say that again.
How was it?
It was 5 years. 5 years down the line.
Instead of going like 3 years down the line, and you're trading and drafting, you can go 2 more
just
years.
Just like the NBA.
5. Yeah.
Okay.
So we can offer your future picks for.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you really wanted to push all your chips in, I'm going to trade all 5 of my number 1 picks so I can get them all this year. Okay. I guess in one way you could look at it this way. If it was a loaded draft and you traded all of your number 1 picks to get into that draft, you could get all the talent at the same time, be able to coach them up. And hopefully if you hit on all of them, you've got 5 studs, on your roster. I mean, I guess that'd be a way you could look at it.
See?
Maybe. Interesting,
though. Well deserved.
The NBA trades second round picks like it's nothing.
So, Mark, here's the thing. In Cowboy Lane, I just want to ask all y'all guys, even Giants,
no,
and even myself, even on lead commander, would you put, because Trent Williams is going to get released. There's no question. He's getting the release. They're not keeping Trent Williams, San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
So would you pick him up as a 1 year or 2 year?
He's going to want a hell of a lot of money on that one.
I ain't touching that.
You know what?
I wouldn't touch it.
You know what? I would pick him up because he's a tackle, right?
Yeah, he's a tackle.
Left tackle.
Pick him up because, and don't let us release Terrence Steele. Hell yeah, I pick him up just for that 1 year. Yeah.
Yeah, don't say it because you just get 1 year because he don't get that many years left on his body anyway.
I don't need that right near my team.
He's already going to Canton anyway.
We rebuild.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
and I would, I would pick him up mainly for one reason, and that's because he's an all-pro. And not only that, I would bring him in just to
teach the others.
Yeah, teach the others on that line.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here's the problem. And I'm going to tell you why the Cowboys won't do it, because he's going to want big time money. Okay. He ain't coming for $15 million for a year. He's looking for about 25 plus.
What's $10 million to the richest man in the NFL?
I don't think if it were just coming out of his pocket, sure. But it's not. You have to look at it and say, you have to make a calculation. I had a number one offense where Tyler Guyton was in and out of the offense. Am I better off spending $25 million on putting it on the offense, or am I better spent putting that on the defense that was the worst in the NFL? Your offense isn't going to get much better than what you did last year. Your defense has a lot of room to improve.
What if he won 10 to 15 million?
He ain't. Why would he want 10, 15 million dollars?
No, he's not taking that low.
He ain't taking that.
It's a 1-year deal.
No, he ain't take. Why would he do that at his age? When he knows I'm still at the top of my game, I wait and kick the can down another year. I'm going to get lesser money. Why? Yeah, unless you're saying here's a team I want to go to because it's a Super Bowl.
To me personally, that's what I'm thinking.
If that's the case, I hate to sound like the haters out here. But why would that be the Dallas Cowboys then? Why would that be if I'm going to say I'm going to take a cheap deal because I'm going to the Super Bowl and I'm going to pick the Cowboys?
What are you talking, Jesse?
I'm set for life.
What's up, Lloyd?
Hi, Lloyd.
Hey, Lloyd. What's going on, everybody?
Hey, Lloyd, brother Lloyd.
What's going on?
San Fran and Momo, and Washington. I don't got about 125 to 150 million.
Nah, but I can tell you right now, he's never coming back to Washington. All that would have happened in Washington, you can forget that.
Hey,
he ain't coming back there. Anyway? Because what they did to him, and he don't trust the training staff. They don't care what kind of new training staff you bring in there. He ain't never coming back there again.
And FYI, we only got a C on our training room.
Williams, if he'd have been more pissed off, your team would have been sued.
So we got a C instead of a D this time?
Yeah.
Amazing.
But, I was just saying on what I was telling you. I was just saying.
I don't see him saying I'm gonna sign for $15 million.
Nah, he gonna want 25 at least.
Mm-hmm. Can I say something right quick?
Yeah. Yes.
I asked you, Momo. I didn't ask you, Momo. This is Mark's challenge.
Lloyd.
Let me say this. No, let me say this. Hey, first of all, what's going on, Mark? What's going on, Mark, into the community?
Same shit.
What's up, buddy?
I was out getting me some food listening to y'all, and I find it very comical that Momo telling Derek J. he found it disrespectful because he said one sentence about the Commanders. And this man comes into a Cowboys live stream disrespecting the Cowboys every time he comes
Not just
on.
the team now. Not just the team. The ladies. They the ugliest.
All of our intelligence.
The streets in the city.
I remember he saying the ladies in Dallas were ugly one week.
Even the dogs.
Said the roads
Did I lie?
The man said that in 2 years, Jaden Daniels is better than Dak Prescott. Slap yourself, Momo. Slap yourself.
And then
Lloyd, hold on for a second, Lloyd. I like to. Did I lie about some of the women in the state of Texas?
Oh, well, you can say that about some of the women.
No, I'm not going to agree with that. My wife is in the state of Texas.
You know what, Momo? I'm going to say I can't stand that you would talk about women saying that they're ugly. I don't care, man. You just don't do that, man. You don't disrespect the ladies. You just don't, man. No.
Don't make me say it, Momo.
You don't do that.
Unless it's your ex-wife, but that's besides the point.
Don't make me say it, Momo.
Well, kiss your ass.
You can kiss my ass.
That's an ass. That's an ass.
Hey, and my wife's ass too. She stay in Texas.
I'm not talking about the women.
Good one,
here.
Holly. Good one. I agree.
I ain't talking about the women here. On the chat. I ain't talking about the women. Hey, it's some fucking looking women in DC.
Well, now he wants to talk about the women in DC now.
People's looks,
okay.
Last I checked, you weren't winning any beauty pageants.
I'm the most sexy, finest black man in America. So.
And you blind as a damn bat.
I take the dog and shave it backwards, look just like you.
Momo, you get ready to make me throw up, man, when you see it.
Don't do that. I'm just telling the truth. The truth is light. Light is the truth. You can't have the truth. I suggest you move on.
Momo, you're just blind like
Marcus.
We better watch it.
I heard about you in New York, Momo.
I was about to say Oscar's got some
It wasn't me. It was Oscar. Oscar did it.
He said he was dancing and everything. I'm like, damn.
He was dancing that song. It's raining men, hallelujah, it's raining men.
No, what the hell you talking about, Jesse? Ain't nothing like that happen.
Well, hold on. Lead commander says every GM employed today in the NFL, except for Jerry Jones, would take JD5 over Dak right now. Fact. No. Check it. Dare you?
No.
Mr. Traction? Mr. Traction?
How we supposed to check? You gonna call him? You got their number?
He could be. Now, not to be disrespectful, but he could end up being like C.J. Stroud. Do you look at C.J. Stroud from what he did his first year to now and say that he's one of the best out there? He could be Jordan Love.
But he did. JD never said that ridiculous that he was a top 5 quarterback after his rookie year.
Yeah, that's what I said. C.J. Stroud, right? I said,
"What is C.J. Stroud?" Well, I say he's in a slump because he has his third year. He in the last 2 years he's been horrible.
Or maybe he just overperformed his rookie year because there was no book out on him.
Yeah,
and they got him
digressing.
That's a lot of weapons his rookie year too.
Momo, didn't I just hear you just say slump just a second ago?
Yes, he's in a slump for 2 years. That's a slump. That's a slump when you can't perform, you can't throw the ball, and you throwing picks. You can't. That's a slump for 2 years.
Sophomore slump, right?
Yeah, 1 year don't make a slump in the NFL because there ain't enough games to be in a slump. If you do 30,
Mark,
he played 34 games. That's a lot of games. Now that's a slump. 117 games is not enough to call somebody having a slump.
If you pass 9th grade and then fail 10th grade, you're in a slump.
No. I didn't say you passed 9th grade. You passed
10th and 11th.
A slump. You just playing all day and not doing your homework.
Forgive Momo for you not know what he do.
Well, man. But anyway, I digress.
Here and eat me some of these sweet hot buffalo peanuts here. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna need them when you watch the Cowboys.
Nuts.
So listen to Momo and nuts. Stupid shit.
But we all have to band together.
Marcus,
get the Eagles in 4th place.
Okay, I can work with that. I'm in. Damn sure in.
Yeah, we'll just have to wear gauze for Momo to be in the group here.
Yeah, gauze and B.A.M.
I miss the Philly meltdowns. I do.
He was on live today. He was doing his little thing today.
I miss Gainwell being on that team in Philly 500 meltdown.
You know, I miss Jalen Rager. I miss Jalen Rager on that team.
Barnett. That damn get his ass out of here.
He may go back to Philadelphia.
And Regular, I miss him on that.
Rager, yeah, Jalen Rager. I love him.
Shall return. Trust.
How you been, Chris?
I like that, Chris.
How you been, Chris? How you been, Chris?
All right, I just need to take.
Yeah, how you been, Chris?
Feel like crap.
As you should.
Just a physical thing, guys. That's all it is.
It's all right. It's understandable.
I'm just gonna give y'all some update on me. I have to go in, and it looks like I might have to have something I don't want to do, but I'll keep y'all posted.
You mean watch the Commanders
game?
Man.
Okay.
No, my PSA level is 8.9.
Oh, sure.
Oh, you got to check Momo ASAP.
No. Wednesday. I'll go to my doctor Wednesday.
Well, I always keep you in my prayers.
So I just know they're gonna have to do a biopsy on me. I already know that.
Yeah, I've been there. Momo, trust me.
So
call me.
When you get a certain age, you go to the bathroom a lot.
I know that feeling.
Fans, former Texans quarterback coach Gerard Johnson. Mr. Johnson is joining the Eagles coaching staff. Sources say Johnson and Houston mutually parted ways so he could seek other opportunities. He had to Philly to work alongside head coach Nick Sirianni and Sean Minion. So the guy who worked with C.J. Stroud, their quarterback coach, is headed to the Eagles. So there's that.
I'm looking forward to seeing how both our coaches do, our DC and the Eagles OC. See how it works out, since neither one of them have ever called plays before.
Yeah.
So I see all these posts about Washington, that Washington football team going to go nuclear in free agency. That's what I was told last year. They didn't. So I was waiting.
Go where? They got nobody. They got really no players out there right now.
No, actually they don't, Jesse. How most of those older players are going to be gone. Most of them. I'm serious. They're not going to be there. They're not going to have the highest of age players. They're gone. They're gone.
I agree.
They're going to be gone. Only person they might bring Wagner back because I think he's fond of the coach. Other than that, I don't see a whole lot of players coming back.
Hey, Momo, I'll give you a deal with Thibodeau.
No, I mean, I don't know if I like to get downs, but I settle.
Don't do that to him. Don't do that to that young man.
I'll make a nice deal.
Don't do that. Don't do that when he comes to y'all.
Don't do that to him.
And McLean.
Let that man have a
and
great.
How you know you're getting him,
The
Momo?
Cowboys might not get him either because it's possible he might move up on the draft.
I might get him, Momo.
Who is McLean?
We need a safety.
McLean,
and he's definitely collect downs.
I'm talking about the cornerback. The cornerback.
Delane.
He's Delane, yeah. Delane. So he might go up in the draft. That's just people like him. You never know. I think some of those offensive linemen are gonna go down.
If we just hit free agency hard first, and they was in the mix to try to get Minkah Fitzpatrick during the trade deadline of this past season.
Right.
So if we can get Minkah Fitzpatrick, we're able to, and we hit free agency, we're able to draft best player.
But why you got booking on that?
Because the last time we tried to get somebody at the trade deadline and we didn't, Brandon Cooks, he came the next following year. So it's just patterns.
Yep. Kind of like a quarterback goes to Washington. And they might have a good year, and then they become ass.
Patterns, Mark.
Patterns.
Again.
Patterns.
Again. Hey, Mark, I'm thinking about my for my team, second round, Pregnon from Oregon, offensive line. I like him.
You know what's amazing is looking.
Big guy.
I when I was with Game Time talking, we were looking at first round picks that you guys have had over about the last 15 years. God, you talk about a highway littered with some bad picks. Ooh. Saquon and Daniel Jones seem to be about and Thibodeau are about the only saving graces that you've had.
Yep. But Carter it's still chance of Carter. It's still chance of Carter. Defense.
Abdul Carter. I forgot about him. Yes.
Well, Malik Neighbors just if he could stay healthy, he'd be great too.
Yeah, but that's like that wasn't him. That was a damn turf that killed him. It wasn't even a hit.
Yeah, it's the bad part about that is
and Scatterable. We got Scatterable too.
As much as I rumor have it that he may not even be back for this year coming up.
That's why I said they might draft the receiver.
Okay, Big Spank Dog. Like
we could get a receiver. If we get tape, but I'm telling you right now, if we
at this point
in our fucking
hey, Big Spank Dog, be a member and join the conversation.
At this point, it's a powdery substance floating.
I mean, I just expect dog league commander join become a member, join, come up here and say what you need to say.
You made a big mistake. So you said certain things.
All these wide receivers that Dak has had, who've had the best
season
numbers in their career playing for Dak. Amari Cooper, George Pickens,
Cedric Wilson,
like everybody. Like
Randall Cobb rejuvenated his career.
What are you talking about? They all looking at that they want to play with Dak.
Hey, Deshae, I know what you're
CD be crying when Dak hurt. Every time Dak hurt, CD is somewhere on the interview. Wait till Dak come back. Wait till Dak.
And there's talk. Hey, Mark, there's talk about Etienne might be coming to the Giants too. I can imagine him and Scatterboo side by side.
Scatterboo, he got to change the way he runs because he's gonna get hurt again.
That's what the coach is for, Momo. Next question.
Yeah, but he didn't get hurt running. He got hurt catching a pass.
Yep,
and being physical when he caught the pass.
Now he's got a heart. That's what a player is supposed to.
Yeah, but you don't need to run 100 miles per hour every day.
That was the head coach not doing his job. That's why he's no longer a head coach.
No, that's the player running. You feel like he can run.
But that's the head coach not grabbing his ass saying stop doing that. He'll stop.
Yeah, they probably did tell him to do it. He can continue to do it.
Offensive line was
it's in somebody's nature to run that way.
Momo,
you can't slow
our quarterback had to make run the ball. Our damn offensive line was bad.
Come on, Jesse. Come on, Klaus, the Cowboy fan. Now as Jesse the Giant
wait. Why you here then?
Like that.
Why you here then? You talking about me? Why you here then?
I'm here to talk my shit about my team.
Here.
Oh, like that. That's why I'm here.
What team?
Like that. That's why I'm here. So you know you can't out-talk me out loudly. So I don't like you to have this conversation with me.
Let me know.
Like that. Come on now.
Momo said he here to talk his junk about his shit team.
Sticks to you.
His shit is junk, right? Means a lot. Yeah, okay.
His shit team. I heard you, Momo. You called your team.
Now I'm gonna talk about that shit on the shitty team called Dallas Cowboys. How about that part?
Wow. Momo, the letter on your shirt
that's true,
upside down.
I know you wish that.
Supposed to say Marshall. Supposed to say Marshall. Right?
Hey, Momo, you need to clean your lens. I think you got spit on it.
There it is.
No, they don't spit on mine.
What's the?
Listen, Blondie. Blondie, you gotta take off some of that makeup, but maybe you can see.
Holly,
if I had makeup on, I would.
I see Holly becoming more and more of a comedian.
They said Momo taking his car through a car wash. Momo, what are you doing? You don't supposed to.
Taking your car to the car wash.
You
pays a
Mark, I do got a serious question for you, though.
Yes.
Were you serious what you said when you and Game Time was together? Were you serious?
What did I say?
Well, you got a rumor? What the hell?
I think I'm going to take Momo to a Commanders game and he could do his rant at the game.
I said yes. I said yeah. I said I would love to actually go to a Commanders game with you, so you could be up in there ranting live about how sorry your team is, how trash that stadium is, and everything else.
Put them in the shit shower area.
That would be a shit show right there. I would.
It would be awesome. I'll do it. If they play bad though, they play great. Why would I rant?
Y'all got to hire a cameraman that's gonna sit in front of y'all. Just had a camera on y'all the whole time. There you go. It got to be 24/7 live stream while at the game.
Well, I don't know how this went in, but I have a feeling y'all are going to have to come up with bail money after it's over with y'all two together.
We'll have to get the goal. He's going to get. Momo's going to get 302. Trust me.
Momo go.
He's going to the psych
run on the field.
Don't let the Commanders.
He's getting his ass in a straight jacket.
How good my Commanders are. Your team was trash. Your owner is trash. You're ugly. Your women are ugly. You're sitting
running down the field with no shirt on, with his nipples hanging out.
With an upside down M.
You know you would, Momo.
Yeah.
All right. So, do we have any actual football talk going on?
I don't know. Momo started this mess.
We wanted to talk about the combine, but anytime we broach it,
Momo comes in there and starts his mess.
So yeah, Momo. So are you still ranting on the fact that the combine should be abolished?
He'll be here as soon as we get off.
Hold on a second, Mark. I said I had no problem with teams meeting with players and all that. They can do all that. Maybe have physicals. I have no problem. I'm talking about the on-field crap they do for these players. That's what I'm referring to. Take that away.
Right.
And I'm not going to go combine. I have made a decision that nobody cares what I think about the combine because it can continue. And I understand that. So I'm not even going to speak on it no more.
Thank you.
Next year. To next year.
Momo's rants are epic, but his team is straight trash.
What you got to realize too, Momo, sometimes during the combine, you have college. You have college players that's down in the bottom 20 or so. They stock moves up based off what they did in the combine.
Yeah.
So it's good for the players themselves.
For the Styles brothers?
How about offensive lineman running a 40-yard dash? How about offensive lineman jump and see how high they can jump?
Man, sometimes you have that offensive lineman, that guard that goes out.
So what does his jumping ability have to do with him blocking, pass blocking, or run blocking?
I don't know.
What about getting an interception?
Maybe
how can he get an interception? He's an offensive line.
If he jumps up high, he probably could.
Offensive line, Holly, you know your football.
But Momo,
I've seen offensive linemen make interceptions that even make a touchdown.
So Momo, what is your thoughts on the bench press?
In the 40 in the combine this year faster than ever.
I don't care about offensive linemen running fast down the field. It don't make no sense.
That's called speed. That's called reaction.
No, because he's running in the straight line. Offensive lineman gonna go lateral. The speed you go forward, you ain't the same speed you go lateral, right, left. You back.
But there ain't no action.
So stop with that. Football is not a sport that it's always going down a straight line, Justin. You know that.
There's a lot of offensive linemen run blocking down the field.
I'm talking about lateral movement. I'm talking about speed. If you got speed, full point, if you going really fast, going right or left, okay, you got me on that. But 9 times out of 10, they not.
Speed is relative. Okay, so how do you feel about the bench press, Momo?
Bench press is my point of view. I think a bench press is good. It declares your strength.
Wait a minute. Friday, he said the guy pressed 800 pounds. He said, well, that's
but still doesn't matter. I'm talking about.
You're just contradicting yourself.
I think the combine is another form of slavery. I said it, and I ain't gonna pause what I said. I said it again. I'm gonna keep saying. Y'all could go watch that shit. I'm not watching that shit.
We shall overcome.
I will say, for example, bench press is relative because when you think about having to get separation, so the more time that you're able to do that, the faster you are recovering, the better you may be long term.
Momentum.
Speed. Now, true. Very rarely is an offensive lineman going to run down the field, 40 yards.
You don't get it.
But it's all about your athletic ability, and it's about checking different matrix of, is this guy just a blob who can't move?
Mm-hmm. And it's all I believe the NFL.
Super chat, Mark. Super chat.
Oh, my God. Talking to Dirty Sanchez, I'm sure a lot of people don't care about how fast a lineman can run until Larry Allen. Or if you remember seeing Lyle Collins running down with Zeke Elliott and taking two guys out the way, 2 blocks where he knocked the guys out all the way to the end zone with Zeke Elliott. But what do we know? What do we know, right? All of these things are relative. And if you're somebody like the Styles brothers, they just made millions of dollars extra because of what they did at the combine.
Yes, they did. That Lorenzo's even faster than his brother.
Yeah. They moved up in people's mind. They look and say, we'd like to get that speed. The things we can do with that speed right there.
Yeah, these linemen, they don't put at least $500,000 to one.
Okay. Whoa. See, this is the kind of stupid ass comments that piss me off.
Here it comes.
Your elite offense was outplayed by Jacoby Brissett and the Cardinals and J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings. Your offense didn't play against the Cowboys offense. Your offense played against the worst defense in the NFL. How stupid are you?
Is that your other channel?
That's my other channel.
Oh, okay.
Faith Luck.
Who said that? I can't. I don't have my phone, so I don't.
Yeah, if it was the Cowboys' offense against your offense that they were playing against each other, and your offense beat them, straight. Okay, I can see that. But we're talking about the defense, which was the worst defense in fucking football.
The Cowboys' offense played the Cowboys' defense.
Here's where people are stupid too. So Faith Luck. That $74 million, Dak is not playing $74 million next year. CeeDee Lamb, a whopping 42. First of all, he was never 42. He was 39. And they flipped the triggers. So Dak is 41 and CD is 19. And mind you, CD was 8.5, 13.5, and 19.5. Get your shit together if you're going to come in here and try and talk shit on the Cowboys, man. And mind you,
Marcus made a point.
I'm assuming that you are a Cardinal fan. What the fuck did your team do?
Absolutely nothing but get rid of their quarterback.
Was that your Super Bowl because you got to win over the Cowboys? Is that all you live for? Some of these trolls, man. Damn.
Man, Cardinals, you're just a doormat in the NFL.
Yeah, and then at the end of the season, your coach got fired. Come on, man.
And your fucking quarterback getting traded. Right. So what are you trying to say there, buddy?
You got a team.
He's not going to get traded.
Marcus made a point here. I saw it and said basically that combine's for mid-level players, which makes sense. Give them a chance. Give them a fighting chance.
Well, the big name players are going to make sure they're in a controlled environment. They're going to be doing their workouts with their players and their facilities and so on, and not taking the risk of the combine and the unknowns, so to speak.
Pretty much. Momo, you saying it? Oh, there you are.
Momo, you've been quiet for like 5 minutes. Somebody called the hot.
That's quiet. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. You're okay.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Right,
that's silence. That's silence.
It's been a fun day. I'll tell you that one.
Yeah, Mark, and then plus
besides the headache.
There's this the dude that's at their pro day at that at the school that they went to school at too.
Right. Oh, they're on their home turf and stuff. Yeah. Dak Prescott is 10-14-1 with 21 turnovers in his last 25 games, and y'all have the nerve to talk about another team. Okay.
Hey, Mark. Somebody went on the rants. Obviously,
turnover than any team since 1986. What are you talking about?
Somebody ghosted. He went to this rant. Mark
went to his rant. So Washington sucked since the minute they came in.
Oh man, did we piss them off?
One good year. Oh, sorry. 2
I made his butt hurt.
Yeah, you finna go on a rant ASAP.
Yep, I guarantee this.
See, he knows what he's doing.
What have you guys done in your whole entire existence? One Super Bowl appearance? Go fuck.
We have Cardinal.
Won a trophy? Even the Eagles are better than you. At least they won one.
Cardinal. Giants won 2 in this century.
Little Dallas Cowboys, you ever heard of the Next Level Sports Lounge?
Of course. I have the host over here with us. And the co-host.
All right. Well, hey Cardinals. Hey, you know what, Cardinals? And what have you done in your whole existence?
Not a damn thing.
Okay.
St. Louis didn't even want y'all anymore.
We have not done a lot of things, but I'd say, with the exception of you going to one Super Bowl, those 30 years, congratulations on that. I was there. I saw Big Ben throw that touchdown pass right there, right in front of me.
I was rooting for you that day too.
The mighty arm of Neil Lomax.
He's remembered for being what he did.
Remind me again about all the great history things in history your team's done.
The mighty arm of Neil Lomax.
Jim Hart, not Hurt. He was always hurt, but Jim Hart.
They had Dan Dierdorf. That's about the only great Hall of Fame player.
Oh, Neil.
Dan Dierdorf.
Lomax.
And Roy Green. Don't forget Roy Green.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're back.
The first 2.
Oh, we thought, Momo, you're here?
starter.
Oh, Momo, we thought you went on a rant.
Yeah, he disappeared also. I didn't see you.
You know, when you disappear, we all know he's going live. He's going live.
I knew it. He's going live.
Nah,
run, people, run.
I'm going live.
They called the Cowboys a loser team, but they come here for an upgrade for their team, so they know we know who the biggest loser is. That's true. That's true. So I'm curious, are there any Cardinals YouTube channels?
Crickets.
I think so. There's supposed to be a few.
Okay.
Super chat, Mark.
I got it. Dirty Sanchez. Yeah, they called the Cowboys a loser team, but they come here for an upgrade for their team. So now who's the biggest loser?
All teams have somebody supporting their team, so they are some Cardinals. I did have seen Cardinals and other teams.
You mean YouTube channels? I said, are there any Cardinals YouTube content creators?
Yeah, yes, they are.
Yeah.
Let me.
He went to go do some.
You got.
He went to go do some researching. He didn't get off the rant.
Oh, he's getting ready for his rant. Stop playing.
No, we have. I don't think we've done anything for him to rant on us, has he?
No.
I think we've been.
Mark, heads up, Mark. Heads up.
I gave him a compliment.
Heads up, Mark.
What's that?
Look.
Okay. There's the Arizona Sports Fan. There's one channel.
So, other words, they try and tell you leave.
Rhonda, take care of that.
Football has less than Jalen Hurts, who y'all claim is trash. At football, okay.
You missed Rhonda's super chat apparently.
Yeah, Rhonda said you missed a super chat.
I missed your super chat, Rhonda? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was before Dirty Sanchez.
Why am I in the editing file?
No, check out the chat carefully.
Okay. That's funny.
Epstein files.
5-minute penalty.
Rhonda, I don't.
We'll say stupid crap like that.
Was it on the other chat?
It was on. No, it was on
this one.
But it was removed though.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I removed it. You can go back and click on it and see what it said though. So I think you can if you're a moderator or owner.
Oh no, there you go, Rhonda. Is it true Dallas is about to open up $66 million in space once they restructure Dak, CD, and Tyler Smith?
Technically, what they've done, they did open up $66 million, but they were 55 below. So what they've really opened up is $10 million. But they're not finished working deals. So they've already said they're going to work Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark, Osin Digizua on theirs and work on a long-term deal for George Pickens. So they do those things, they can get probably about another $40 to $50 million right there on top of the 10. So they can do things if they want to. And there's other ones they can, if they decide to. Deron Bland, they can restructure. They can restructure Ferguson. I mean, there's a lot of ways they can get more money if they really and truly want to. You can do Deron Bland, but I don't think you really want to do Deron Bland because you still have to question how long is he going to be healthy. Rondo's in the Bat Cave, so you missed a lot of news.
Oh, she must have been with her bat, man.
Marquez says Nakobe Dean to the Cowboys would be a crushing to their psyche of the Eagles fans. I would say that already.
We're about AJ Brown getting traded. That's when they're going to be hurt.
That's what I'm saying. That you never know. The Eagles could crash and burn. They could take a major step back, and I dare say, you almost have to have some bad years to be able to reload the pistol. If you end up staying where you're middle of the pack, kind of like we usually are, it's hard to make a big leap forward, especially if you don't use free agency. And so for the Eagles to stay up there with all those high salaries and things, they need some lower draft picks to really try and to reload that roster. But hey, what do I know?
You're just a guy that makes shirts and work on houses, right?
Well, we got the trolls in here big time.
They're in full blast in here. Hit them likes, guys. You're here. Hit them likes. Come on now.
Hi, everybody in the chat. My phone is being charged up, so I can't keep up with anybody in the chat.
It ain't charged
You ain't
up
missing
yet.
much, Hallie.
Damn, Mark. You know, I know the combine is over with. I'm watching a rerun, but Alba got so many offensive linemen that's in this combine.
I know. I love it.
Oh, did you see what's the red-haired mullet guy? I like him. You know who I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, he was pretty good. But they had 5 or 6 of them that got under 5 seconds on that 40.
I like that guy Pregnon. I'm telling you, man, from Oregon, the Duck. Oh, I like him.
Just sound like looking at.
I'm gonna ask you anything, Momo.
Just sound like y'all watching
grown folk are
cows
talking.
and chickens. Look how big that cow meat is. We can make how much we can make out of him.
Oh my God! Here we go. That's just as bad as saying the women are ugly.
I know that for a fact.
Momo.
Best beef comes from Texas, so tell me another one, Momo.
The best beef doesn't come from Texas.
Shit, I know.
The best beef doesn't come from Texas. That's on stale meat. That's on
you
spoiled
like
meat.
tube steak. That's your problem. You like tube steak.
He likes that.
Yep.
He likes that smoked salami smothered in underwear.
Actually, the best meat don't come from Texas. We all know that's tainted meat down in Texas.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God! But you eat a lot of it.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh,
you don't know where that hamburger you just had came from. When you go to Burger King, hell, it may have came from a damn lab, man.
Yeah. Soylent Green.
Thank you. You beat me to it, Chris. Hey, people.
It's Soylent Green.
You don't know.
Be surprised it never disappears what you had for lunch.
Now I can tell you, I got some hamburger that I know ate on some fields about 15 miles away. But for the most part, when you go to the damn store, you don't know where the hell that shit came from. Whether it's Argentina, whether it's Texas, or like I said, out of a damn lab, man. We just don't know.
Mine came from across the street.
Roadkill?
Yeah, your neighbor.
Roadkill there.
No, his neighbor.
Actually, roadkill, raccoon, possum.
That's why you talk as much as you do.
It wasn't when that road was telling you about. You've been scamming on the facts and stuff.
Wait a minute. I found you in the evolutionary chain. Momo erectus. Pause.
I told you when he went to New York, he was scanning on them rats and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mo was abducted by aliens and cloned. That's the problem. Momo.
All righty. It's getting kind of crazy.
All right, Loyal. See you later.
All right,
Peace out, Loyal.
All right, Loyal.
So what you got coming up, Lloyd?
I'll probably be live streaming at 7, probably start around 7.
Okay.
All right. An hour and 30 minutes from now.
And the
Talk
subject?
A lot of football.
The subject? How much?
It's going to be just mainly,
Momo?
it's just going to be mainly about what we did with George Pickens, free agency talk, stuff of that nature. It's never scripted. I start off with the subject about what we start off talking about, but it always goes to other things. But got a lot of things to talk about when it's come to just coaching staff, because we just hired I know Mark. We hired that defensive end pass rush specialist.
Yep.
And I think that's going to help out with the young guys. So it's a lot of things that I just want to point out certain things, mainly when it comes to the coaches. How Jerry Jones done been moving lately, to me, is different. Action does speak louder than words, but to me, he's been moving different lately.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that, and I hope that this isn't another. We look back and say shame on us because we got fooled again.
Yeah, and I'm terrified of it. But right now, I've been drinking the Kool-Aid, especially when it comes to.
But you're fans, guys. We're all fans. We have to. Yeah. If we didn't believe, we wouldn't be fans. We'd be like Momo.
Yeah, I don't want to get in that type of situation like Momo.
We end up being Momos. We want to be Momos. Lord. Never be a Momo.
Is it just going to be you, or are you opening up the chats to people?
I'm opening it up.
I know you got my man Leo and everything else in there in the bird section.
I try to see. This is the thing about Leo, Mark. I be trying to bring in Eagles fans later on in the live stream. I try to get the Cowboy fans. I try to allow all them in. Because I used to do it. My live streams be going 6 and 7 hours. And I try to, the first couple hours, I try to include just the Cowboy fans so we can actually sit down and talk about the Cowboys sensibly. And then I end up letting them in later to where it goes.
Lil Wayne album flopped. The album was horrible. You know that.
More Americans are going to tune in for Drake than Lil Wayne.
What the fuck? Yeah.
What up? Yeah. It's hard. It's hard when you have a lot of people like, you get people like Momo who wants to show his ass, and make sure he's going to get his point across regardless. Nothing but love there. And then, of course, you've got the angry bird, which, of course, is Leo. Leo is very demonstrative about his team. Has he mellowed out any?
Has he been humbled,
I should say.
I'm gonna say this, Mark. He's still the same Leo, but it's not as bad as it was.
He's been humbled.
If that makes sense. Yeah, a little bit. Because not only is it Leo, he had it is other people that have podcasts like Warren of the Eagles Collective.
I like him,
and he's knowledgeable. He don't come on trying to troll or like Drew do. Drew, that's my guy, but Drew be trolling a lot. Warren actually asks you questions about the Cowboys. So what do you think about this when it's dealing with the Cowboys? He's trying to get information from Cowboy fans about the Cowboys. And Leo has his perspective when it comes to the Cowboys and how the Cowboys
get sig.
And you got this Eagle fan actually asking questions about what we feel about what the Cowboys are doing, or what you think will happen if y'all get into Kobe Dean, or what y'all want to get into. Like, these are the type of questions that Warren asks, compared to Leo would give you what he feel about the Cowboys. And most of the time, Leo is not trolling. But Leo would take a conversation about the Cowboys, and then it shifts to the Eagles. That's the thing when it comes to, and that's where a lot of sometimes there are arguments on my live stream, and mostly that's where it stems from that. But at the same time, we always get past. I had my two brothers on the last live stream, and like I had to explain to Leo, my hatred for Eagles and their fans is not because of you, Leo or Drew. I've been going back and forth with Eagles fans with my brothers before I even started my channel.
Oh boy!
So
I've been doing this.
I've been doing this all my life, and my brothers came on there the last live stream, and they was explaining to everybody that was in the chat and on the panel where my hatred comes from when it comes to the Eagles. So it ain't just stemmed up at the blue. It's been like this when it comes to me, because I would be on Messenger with my brothers, video calls, and the intensity that I show when it comes to Eagles fans that be on the panel, and we're talking about football, I get into these same arguments with my brother. So it ain't nothing that just started, but I've calmed down compared to how I was when I first started allowing Eagle fans in, to where, because me and Leo used to get the argue. I'm talking about, it used to be crazy on the live stream, right, Jesse?
Oh yeah,
it used to get crazy. But myself, I had to apologize to Leo, because I came and my wife even told me, "Baby, you was wrong." And I've calmed down, and I'm making it more of a better podcast, because I can't be like that on the live stream. So yeah,
man, it gets hard to sometimes, man.
Yeah, it does.
It gets real hard.
And Mark, whenever you're available, if you can, whenever, I always send you the link. If you come in whenever you feel.
Yeah, usually I see it, like after the fact, because I get done with this and then I'm running and gone and boom, and it's like, oh shit, okay. Then I see it, it's like, okay, I didn't realize he was doing a live stream. No,
you welcome to come in anytime. Game time to come in, came in a few times and share this knowledge.
Hit them likes, people. Hit them likes.
I tell people, you, Mark is an OG. Yeah, I don't care what nobody say. Mark is OG. Been watching Mark longer than anybody.
Appreciate that.
He's the Moses.
Okay.
Just remember to like and subscribe here. The Marks and the Next Level Sports Lounge, guys.
Well,
and Joe Boo Sports.
I'm looking forward to the draft. I can't wait.
Definitely
to get going with
prime time, Brian.
I'm looking forward to the draft too. Anxious to see how this draft goes, because it's a lot of players that's going to fall that people didn't expect to fall. I feel that's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be Caleb Downs. I don't know if it's going to be Sonny Styles, because Sonny Styles and Arvell Reese's stock went up in that combine, because they ran the fastest out of all linebackers, 4.4s at linebacker. And Arvell Reese is not just a linebacker; he's a defensive end, so he's running. That's down there, Michael Parsons' speed. So it's going to be crazy. And then also Sonny Styles, I think he moved up in the top 20 with what he did, because he wasn't even being talked about in the draft until he ran what he ran in the combine.
And that's what I try to tell everybody. Everybody want to talk about the big names that's going to be in the draft. I tell everybody, hold your horses. You would know what's in this combine play out.
And I'm gonna tell you something, Thomas and Mark. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If we don't get Minkah Fitzpatrick, or if we don't get Caleb Downs, I'm fine with drafting Thieneman at 20. Mm-hmm. I think he's gonna be really good.
Oh, Thieneman looked great in the combine.
He ran a 4.3.
Oh,
but I'm saying to you guys, Mark, and two. At the first round, you also got a few of them, but that second round is loaded. That second round is loaded big time.
We ain't got a second round, so we ain't.
But you can if you drop down that other pick, that lower pick, drop it down, get some second round picks, man. It would really help you.
I'd rather go take those picks and get some proven veterans already on a player that are already on another team that I can bring in. Get some lower picks like second and third or even fourth round.
They don't have a shot at Downs or any of the top 5 or even top 10.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
Because
you never know
I would go after Thieneman, especially after what I saw in the combine, and a couple of others that I really like.
But like I was telling Game Time, if we trade that 20th pick to Miami for Minkah Fitzpatrick, and they give us their second and third round pick, bam, you got second and third round pick right then and there.
Exactly, and that's what I'm talking about. Something like that.
Thomas, we can't.
I'm saying you got to wheel and deal. Get the second round's going to have so many players down. It's unreal. I don't understand how, but it is.
He may be going to the Jets, man.
I got 2 second rounds down there. I can't wait.
I hope he don't. I hope the Cowboys are able to get him.
Yeah, they said Minkah may go to the Jets, so we better do it quick.
Yeah.
I'm saying you better wheel and deal.
Because I really don't think Caleb gonna fall.
Nah, Caleb's either we snag him if we do the right deals in free agency, or somebody else is gonna snag him.
Yes, I can see y'all taking Jeremiah Love.
I can see us. I can see that too. But I can see. But we need a safety as well, and Caleb can hold that secondary. He'll be the key part. He's a commander of the secondary. He'll be a commander of the secondary. He knows the plays. He sees the plays coming. He calls it. He does it in college. It's his nature.
Kansas City or New Orleans.
Yeah, they need a linebacker. I mean, they need a running back.
They say the Bengals are in the running for Minkah Fitzpatrick.
That too. Yeah, if I get Etienne, I don't need. If I get Etienne, I go, oh, two-headed monster.
Yeah,
O-line.
And what's the name?
I agree with you though, Chris. If we can trade and get some, but it depends on what we trade for. Will we trade back. I mean,
it depends on what happens in the first part of free agency, then the draft, though.
Everything is dictated off their free agency.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying.
Is going to be dictated off free agency. What you got to say, Momo? Because you rubbing your chin and you ain't got
I ain't saying anything.
Yeah, you ain't got
Please do. Keep it that way. You're doing great, Momo. You're doing absolutely outstanding there.
I'm going to do all my saying later.
It's back.
Momo came back to say he ain't saying that.
That didn't even sound right, Derek J. That didn't even sound right.
He came
back just to listen. No.
Say
I'm just gathering everything in, and I appreciate y'all.
One thing about Momo, he drinks all this in. He's a lot smarter than what everybody thinks.
Yeah, Momo can go today. Momo will go on a rant.
I'm sorry, but Momo, admit it. You're a YouTube holic.
Momo will go on a rant and tell everything that happened in this live, play by play.
He's a rantaholic.
Momo must have been over there taking notes because no, everything everybody said.
Okay, what would you hear? What would I say about him, her? What would I say about this?
So what I did last night when I heard the rant, I wasn't laughing. I was screaming and hollering.
I was fucking on the floor. Momo, you're a hot mess. That's what you are, a hot mess.
Oh, and Momo, what's Downs' first name?
Listen, I'll make up woman. Leave me alone.
Carl, something like that, right?
He was calling him Cab. It's Caleb.
Sorry.
I will butcher people's names.
That was cute. Though.
Surprised you didn't call him in Churchill.
Winston.
Churchill Downs.
Hey, Mark. To piggyback on what you said, I want to say this. Leo, good people though. You just don't allow him to pull you in, suck you in for a argument.
Other than Leo's cool, man. He's just an Eagle fan.
Yeah.
He's a strategist. Trust me.
He's very strategic.
He's military like me, bro. He'll lure you in
and Lloyd. And when I said to you, and you was getting upset, and I was talking, and what I said at the end of you, and I locked on.
So Momo came into the live stream earlier in the live stream, my last live stream, which was Friday. He came in there, and he was in there for a while, and he left. And
did a rant? When
he left, I don't know if he did a rant or not, but he left, and Leodon was in. And 30 minutes into the conversation, he popped in and coming there saying crazy shit about the Cowboys and then just left. Oh, that pissed me off, Mark. That pissed me off. I went in.
Don't even get a chance.
He did a drive-by posting or
that's exactly what he did, Holly. He did a whole drive-by on YouTube.
He pulled the grenade going,
I'm talking about it rubbed me the wrong way so bad. I just went in. I had to. It was nonstop. It was nonstop. I just went in on him. Like his ass coming here talking about the Cowboys. He coming to Cowboys live stream talking about the Cowboys every time, disrespecting. He never have a goddamn thing to say about the Commanders. I'm sick of Momo. I'm talking about I
was laughing. I was like, he got you.
I think somebody was saying Lloyd went in on Bobo.
Yeah, it pissed me off, man.
I let it roll because I saw like, you got him.
Hey, Lloyd, you knew that was strategic when I did it.
I know.
I know, Momo. That's why I left. Those like this. Beautiful.
You know Momo's an evil genius is what he's trying to tell you.
Yes, he is. He's like that scientist on the cartoon.
Jedi mind trick.
Genius.
And then later
hey,
on,
Mark, who I learned from? I learned from the best. I learned from you, Mark.
Yeah, you are, Mark. You are. You can instigate real fast.
And run like that shit, man.
Okay, Mark, you can use my I ain't do nothing. You can have that copy right there.
What'd I do, man? I didn't do nothing, man.
I didn't do nothing. All right, I'm copyrighting it quickly before you take it.
But here's the thing. I love when people underestimate me, think I'm slow, dumb, that all this other stuff. I use that as my advantage.
We know, Momo. You just like that Lil Wayne Amelie song. All talk, no verse.
Well, you know,
stop.
I almost spit my drink out.
We love you too, Rhonda.
James Snyder in the house. What's up?
So here's the thing. When I go on my rants and I was arguing with somebody in the chat, which I normally don't try to do. I try to ignore it. And I was cussing, calling him. I said, you could suck on this, and then I was going.
Damn.
Whoa, you gotta.
Damn. Yo, this is a PG. What's up, buddy?
I didn't care. Well, I said, yeah, mother effers.
Protect your body parts.
I was going off on him. So the thing about me is that when you come
in,
here,
50 Cent on him. He went 50 Cent.
My setup is awesome. So I love what I do.
Well, I tell you, doing this is not easy because you end up getting a lot of hate and things. You know, Faith Luck, who's over here talking about how bad the Cowboys are and everything else. You know, Lord knows I've told how fat I am, how much I fart, this, that, and the other, and all kinds of crazy shit. My thing is I want to make people laugh. And I don't care if they laugh with me or laugh at me. And I will be honest with you, I am forever slipping. I think when I fall, some of my falls are epic. I had to slip. I stepped on the pressure-treated lumber, and it had rained. And there was a little bit of algae. That thing was slick as could be. That foot went out, whoop. And I'm trying to gather myself so I don't fall flat on my face. And I literally launched myself about 12 feet before I finally catch myself. Now, most people would kind of hide that, but I think, shit, that shit's funny. And you know,
I like the camera hitting you in the face in the middle of a.
I need to just go ahead and just do like an outtake of that stuff because life is crazy, man. The world is a mess, and you need something to take your mind off of it. So I hope that people laugh with me and not laugh at me. But
no, Mark,
you can't take this stuff serious.
Mark, epic when you lost that one game
and fell and
you went
fuck
on the chair.
And then Tracy was laughing at you on the other video.
God. You know,
Mark, you fell out the chair.
Say what?
No, he fell out the chair.
Epic.
Oh, that's
didn't that make it on one of the talking heads?
It probably
did.
I turned around.
I know. So here's the thing. It was so funny. Is because it was a combination of Mark falling out the chair and his son Mike saying, "Congratulations, Green Bay."
Congratulations.
And it's all what was he was saying about Dak? It's all you, Dak, or whatever.
I just want the Cowboys to win a Super Bowl for Mike. That's all. He is passionate when they lose playoff game.
He said, "Congratulations, Green Bay."
Hey, Mark. Mark, live well, but that'd be good a part of your epitaph.
So the game this happened was when we played Green Bay in the playoffs.
What are you talking about? Dak Prescott top 3 interceptions. Dak Prescott literally owns almost every single Dallas Cowboys record, and I believe he's like 5th or 6th as far as interceptions go. What are you talking about? Dak Prescott top 3 interceptions. He had one season.
He's just getting his 15 seconds of attention.
Dak Prescott don't even have 100 interceptions in his career. He's
a better quarterback than Eli. That's for sure.
You know who
he only has like 94 or 95 total interceptions within 10 years.
Hey, Lloyd, I'm glad you came from my defense with Eli.
Hey, and told him the truth.
Told Jesse
Kirk
the truth
Cousins
about the
got paid
$50
million to sit on the damn bench in Arizona.
He'll be wearing the gold jacket. He'll be wearing that gold jacket.
No, he won't wear no gold jacket no time soon.
You'll be eating that turd.
Yeah, I guess so. They turned the Hall of Fame.
Don't worry, I'll be getting very average. And wear it right in front of you.
Ain't very good. It ain't the greatest. It's very average.
Oh, you'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to figure this out.
Okay.
It's the game that Mark fell out the chair is when we played Green Bay in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody copied that.
They said Mike.
You will shit in your pants, Lloyd.
It's a couple of years back.
I gotta go find the video, Mark. I got
No, you have
what was even funnier? No, I tell you,
Lloyd, you have to see it because he says as soon as he said that, Mike said, "Congratulations, Green Bay. You tried to force the CD. You tried to force the CD."
But they said
it's on you, Dak.
They said Mike didn't help him off the floor. They said Mike didn't help him off the floor, but that was payback because
he got up and
when Michael fell through the floor at the Red Brick House, Mark just looked at him and just kept on talking.
His legs were hanging in here.
But what was even funnier was
Mike fell through that floor and turned and looked at Mark, and then Mark just kept on going on with the video.
Yep, he kept
and then the wood, when you put it in slow motion, when you were jacking the thing up just not too long ago, and the wood came down on you.
Oh yeah,
bits of wood that you forgot about.
I forgot about that. Hit me up top of the head.
Yeah,
I just need to make the Mark Holmes bloopers. But the funniest part was actually the next day because we were driving back down the road here, and my friend Allie sent Tracy a clip of it because she hadn't seen it or anything, and she starts watching it and just can't stop laughing. She looks over, and I'm like, "What?"
You had that fucking meme mug. You trying to have the meme mug, but you couldn't help it.
She's just laughing. She's like, "I'm gonna stop laughing."
I got them saved. I got them both saved.
I was like, "Damn!" My wife is even laughing at me about this shit.
Now it went viral.
That shit went viral.
Yeah, it got on a Talking Head show. It was so funny.
Yeah, it did. You got some clout there, buddy.
I'm looking for it now.
The one when you got drunk when Michael got traded, that one went viral too.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that picture that Tracy took that you put as the thumbnail.
Yep, living and dying with the Cowboys. Well,
you know what you need to do? You need to start naming these type of falls you do. Like they had the jumps and the ice skating, the Lutz, the camel spin. You need to start naming your
the cheesehead flop.
Yeah.
The cheesehead flop. There it is, there, Mark. You got it. I'll let you have that one.
All right, guys. I'm going. Peace out.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and get ready.
Yeah, you're going on rant. I know.
Okay.
I'm not.
But give your wife our love.
We're gonna go ahead and end this, guys. I appreciate everybody being here and keep the faith on the season.
Well, that's great. Just fucking